Get ready to match the star. James Darren, Brett Summer, Nipsey Russell, Juliet Mills, Richard Dawson, and Betty White, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rivers.
Everybody ready?
Everybody's
going
ready.
Oh. We're gonna have so much fun today.
We are?
Yeah, we are.
Because you got a lot of dandy questions, and we got a lot of money to give away. So let's try and give some money away.
Right,
Shall we
well,
try to do that
right away.
All right, let's
Would
do
you
it.
like me
Let's
to
say
give a
hello to
little
Carol
speech
Copeland and
before we
Shirley Gaynor.
start?
Hello, ladies. How are you? Everything okay? Are you ready? Okay. Well, we were together last time. We finished round one. The score is 4-0 in favor of our current champ, Carol. And we're going to start round two. But first, before anything happens, we got to do a little business. So pay attention. Now, we're ready to start round two. Shirley, would you... Oh, did I frighten you? I didn't mean to do that. Would you bring it back up? No, I guess I can't do that. Would you make a selection?
B.
You want B? All right. Listen carefully now. On the cruise ship...
Lollipop.
No. It's another one.
I love old songs.
On the cruise ship, Gloria said, "This ship is going to stop only where I want it to. I've got the blank in my cabin." Shirley Gaynor, did you hear that? On the cruise ship, Gloria said, "This ship is going to stop only where I want it to stop. I've got the blank in my cabin."
The world on a string.
Sitting on a rainbow. Come on, Nipsey.
I'm ready.
Presto.
Come on, give me a break. I'm underprivileged.
Shirley Gaynor.
We wish.
On the cruise ship, Gloria said, "This ship is going to stop only where I want it to. I've got the blank in my cabin."
Captain.
Captain. Her answer, Jimmy, was a 9-syllable word. She said, Captain.
She said Captain.
That's what she said, Captain.
Yeah, I believe she's right, too.
Oh, she said Captain. There's one for you, Shirley. She said she had the Captain in her cabin. What do you say
What
there?
I say?
What
Let's
do you
sing a
say?
song.
Okay.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
I didn't know the lyrics to that.
I said Captain.
Captain. That's 2 for you. Nipsey.
Well, that lady from Birmingham don't know the ship can't move unless you put the anchor up. I got the anchor in my cabin.
Yes.
You got it all wrong,
That's,
Nipsey. That's why you're not married.
That's a
You
romantic
start
idea.
with ship.
Juliet, what did you say? She says, "I've got the captain in my cabin."
Yes, she has.
Oh, is that what you said? It would be an oddity if Richard Dawson did not say captain.
Sir, I take exception to you making mock of this young lady from the South.
I'm not making mock of that young lady from the
Now,
South.
what is all this happening?
She talked funny, that's all. She
We
missed.
all know the word, son, is captain.
Captain! A fall for you, honey. What do you say there, little girl? What do you say? She say captain.
If you're not making fun, you're making something. I said captain.
Captain. All right. So that's 5 for you. Now, this for you. You need 1 to tie, 2 to win, Carol. Here we go. Jeff slammed the tennis ball over the net so hard it got stuck in Stephanie's blank. Only 2 players. Who are the 2 players?
Who are the
These
2
2 weirdos are the only 2 players right here. Jeff slammed the tennis ball over the net so hard it got stuck in Stephanie's blank. Okay. There we go. Carol, it's up to you now. Jeff slammed the tennis ball over the net so hard it got stuck in Stephanie's...
Bra.
In her bra?
Yes.
Really?
It
Do you
just went right
play
in.
tennis?
Yes.
Yes. That must have looked funny with 3 lumps up there.
The one in your back. The woman is right.
Now, you need 1 to tie and 2 to win. She says bra. Jimmy, what'd you say?
I know Stephanie. She's got a big one.
Oh.
A mouth.
Big mouth.
That's it.
Uh-oh. You got to match Brett to stay in the game, Carol. Here we go. Brett?
After my earlier indiscretions, I really am... Can I tell you how much I hate Nipsey Russell?
No, you can't. I don't want to
Well,
hear
let me
about it.
anyway.
No, I don't want to hear about it. I want to hear what your answer is here because the girl's got a lot of stake
I
here.
feel terrible. I said mouth.
Mouth! So that's no match, and Shirley Gaynor wins the game. Congratulations, Shirley. Now, you stand there for a moment. Carol, how much money did you win?
Oh, I don't know.
You won $2,850.
Oh, thank you.
Did you have a good time?
I loved every minute of it. Thank you all.
Carol Copeland. Goodbye. So as we say goodbye to Carol Copeland, she goes back to the South Seas, and as the sun sinks slowly in the west, we have this message of interest to all of you out there in television land. All right. We're standing here with Shirley Gaynor, who's just won her first game. She's got $100. She's going to try and increase her earnings now. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We polled a recent studio audience, Shirley. We got their best response to this. Wake blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500. You've got to match it, though. If you don't match that one, you match the next one, you get $250. You match the bottom one, you get $100. 3 of these people are allowed to help. Whom do you choose?
Richard.
Richard, how do you fill in that blank? Wake
up!
Well, wake up is one.
Startling myself.
James.
James,
Wake Island.
Wake Island. All right, that's 2.
Brett.
And Brett, have you got one, dear lady?
I will have in a minute.
As soon as...
Wake of the Red Witch?
What is that?
The film.
No.
Is that a film?
Great film.
The Land of John Wayne.
Wake of the
Red
Witch.
Witch.
Yeah.
Right.
Good film, too.
Really?
Well, you kids will be surprised.
Okay, so you've got
as usual.
3 answers there. You got a beauty called Wake of the Red Witch. You've got Wake Island, and you got Wake Up. You want to choose one of those, or have you got a better one, Shirley?
I'll say
Say wake up, honey.
No, it's up to her. Now, do you really want to say Wake Up?
I can't think of anything else.
You can't think of anything else? I can't either.
Where'd you get your energy from, darling? I thought you dozed off there for a moment.
Wake Up is what you want. You really want that. Okay, that's the one we're looking for. Wake Up. That's Wake Up. Here we go. Looking for Wake Up. Is it up there? Is it under the $100 response I ask you? And you answer, wake me when it's over.
That's what Brett meant.
That's, I see. Okay. So it's not there. We are looking for Wake Up. Is it under the $250 response? Wake Island is the one that James gave you. Yeah, all right. Last chance for Wake Up. And here is the $500 response. You got it. Congratulations. Okay, Shirley. Can you kiss Richard? No. You want to kiss
Who would want
Richard?
to kiss Richard?
Yeah.
Come on over here,
The
darling.
beard is very prickly. You sure you want to kiss him?
I'll be kind and
Okay.
gentle with you.
All right. Just kiss him on the forehead. Oh, she's kissing him right on the lips. Holy mackerel.
Worth every penny of it.
Now, listen, you're going to play for $5,000 now. You got the 600, you're going to try for 5,000, but to collect it, you've got to match one head-to-head. Has to be exact. Which one do you choose?
Richard.
Okay. But I get to, if you win, I get to kiss him this time. All right, you face me. And here's the 5,000. Now let's be serious then. Blank fever. Blank fever. F-E-V-E-R. Blank fever. Blank fever. He's finished. Now, Shirley, we ask you to give us an answer which you think will match his. How do you fill in that blank to match Richard? Blank fever.
Spring.
Spring fever? You say spring fever? In the dead of winter, this lady said spring fever. Okay, $5,000 at stake here. Richard, may we see your answer, please? She says spring fever will match you.
I wish it did. I have scarlet fever. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah. You know, I didn't think of either. The only thing I could think of, and it blanked out everything, was hay fever. I couldn't think of another thing.
Good one.
Hay
All
fever.
we thought of
Yeah.
was spring.
We had
All right.
spring.
Listen, you win some, you lose some. You're still a champ. You've got $600. You're going to meet another player. Ready for that? Okay, let's bring on Sean Mertz. Sean Mertz. Hello, Sean. All right. Sean, you know Shirley. How are you, Sean?
Fine.
You having a good time?
Yeah.
Good.
I brought my rubber band.
You brought a rubber band?
Yeah.
What do you want to do with that? Oh, is that like worry beads?
No, it's just
No?
a rubber band.
Just a rubber
And
band?
that's stretching it for
You gonna play with that rubber band all the time you're up here?
Through the game, yes.
Okay. Any other weird happenings in your life that... Where are you from and all that?
Fraser Park.
Yep.
Married to a mountain man.
You married to a mountain man?
Yeah. Where is he?
What does that mean?
He's right there.
Does it mean he climbs mountains or he lives in the
Yeah,
mountains?
he's a mountain man.
He's a mountain man.
Yeah.
Where's he from?
Mountains.
Okay.
Ask a silly question.
Get
This is
silly
kind of a
answer.
one-way conversation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to have you here with us, mountain man. He's a handsome fella. Okay, you ready to play?
Sure am.
All right, I'll push this button and reveal our first round questions and ask you to make a selection.
B, please.
B it is. Here we go, new game. I have a TV guide listing here that reads as follows. Thursday night, NBC, Ironside. Chief Ironside tells his mechanic that his wheelchair won't start, and the mechanic tells him to blanket.
Yes, I must.
Did you hear all that, Sean?
No.
TV guide listing, Thursday night, NBC, Ironside. You know, they give a little synopsis of the
Yeah.
story. Well, the synopsis says, Chief Ironside tells his mechanic that his wheelchair won't start, and the mechanic tells him to blanket. Wait, now don't say it until they're all finished writing.
Does that little girl know Fanny?
Does she know what?
Fanny Flag.
Fanny Flag?
You
You
don't
mean
know Fanny?
Shirley? Does she know Fanny? I don't know. You know Fanny Flag?
I just know.
You know who she is, yes. All finished over there, so Sean, we call on you. Thursday night, NBC Ironside. Chief Ironside tells his mechanic that his wheelchair won't work, or won't start, rather, and the mechanic tells him to blanket.
Would you repeat the question?
It says, a TV guide listing, Thursday night, NBC Ironside. Chief Ironside tells his mechanic that his wheelchair won't start,
It won't start.
and the mechanic tells him to blanket.
Push it.
Push it. All right. Now, James, she
Yeah.
says the mechanic tells him to push it.
I know that guy, that
Really?
mechanic. Oh, he's got such a foul mouth.
Yes.
He does.
Right.
He said if it doesn't start, fool around with it. And if you can't get it started, then just push it.
Push it. Okay. There's one. And now you, Brett, my dear.
I don't mean to divulge any secrets about my age,
But
but I said crank it.
crank it. You just have. But it'll be our secret, won't it? I won't say a word to anyone. Will you, Nipsey?
It was only make-believe. She said push it.
Push it. Okay. There's another one for you. Juliet Mills. What do you say, my dear?
I'm right with her. Push it.
Push it. So that's 3. That wheelchair has been pushed 3 times now. Going lickety-split.
I'd like
Chief
to hear the
Ironside-
question, please.
Yes, I was just going to read it. Just give me a chance, will you? And shut up, then. Chief Ironside tells his mechanic that his wheelchair won't start. The mechanic tells him to blanket.
I was there, and the mechanic told him to shove it.
All right, that's a match. Okay, that's 4 for you.
Oh, what a scene.
Right, Betty White?
And then it started.
Brett thinks a crank call is one of those you wind up like this until it rings, you see.
Yes.
Push it.
Push it, it is. So that's 5 for you. Well done. Okay, now we got to do a little business, and then we're going to come right back with your first round question. Hurry back. All right. What'd you say, Wayne? Button my coat? Looks better buttoned? Okay, as soon as we get on camera, I'll bump my cut. Hello there. Listen, where are we? Oh, we're here with you. Are you ready for this? You gotta go some now. Pay attention.
Okay.
A bicentennial question.
Oh?
Thomas Jefferson said, quote, "When George Washington drinks, he gets silly. Last night, he bit me with those wooden teeth of his, and now I've got splinters in my blank." End quote. That's what Thomas Jefferson said. While we're on the
You
subject...
do a terrific imitation of Thomas Jefferson.
Well, that's just because
That
I've
is
read
best
the new
I've
book.
ever heard.
Give me the first
The
half of
intimate
that again. Just the
biography of
first half
Thomas
of it.
Jefferson, a marvelous book written by this lady who lives right out here in Pacific Palisades. Are you ready? I mean, we're just marking time here.
Should I tap dance?
Yes.
Should I sing a song?
No, I guess Nipsey's
Rock
ready now.
of ages.
Okay, here we go. Cut. Shirley, a bicentennial question. Thomas Jefferson said, "When George Washington drinks, he gets silly. Last night he bit me with those wooden teeth of his, and now I've got splinters in my
Bottom.
bottom." Well, I mean, I didn't know he drank that much.
No, I don't think he did.
What do you say, Jimmy?
Well, he had bad eyesight, too, and he would get very close to you and bite your nose.
Oh,
Yeah.
bite your nose.
Yeah.
Splinters in his nose there. What
Well,
do you
they
say?
don't seem to agree with me.
No, they don't. What do you say?
I'm truly shocked at Shirley.
She said bottom.
I thought she was a nice girl from Birmingham.
Well, she is a nice girl from Birmingham. Now, don't change any of that.
I think that's terrible.
What'd you say?
'Cause I said buns.
Buns and bottom? What's the matter? They say that in Birmingham? No? Nipsey?
Well, I'm a southern gentleman myself, and he couldn't quite get to the bottom, but he bit him in the britches.
Okay. Yeah. That's in the general vicinity, I'd say. What do you say, little girl?
Well, this is also in the general vicinity, if you like to think of it that way.
No, I'm sorry.
A little ambivalent there.
You didn't say it. The answer she had written on the card was cheek. And you, sir?
Yes, monsieur. I am very shocked that a young Shirley would come from the south and say bottom.
What do you say?
Derriere.
You say derrière? Well, of course.
Naturellement.
That's very well. And you, madame?
If Shirley wins, can I go? Nose.
No! Okay. So where are we now? We're at the end of round one. I push a button, reveal our second round question, and ask Sean to make a decision here.
B, please.
B. Now, only one person does this. Who is that person?
I don't know. Who is that person?
Huckleberry Dillinger is the one. Are you ready for this? This is directed at you alone.
Who?
You.
Oh.
You are the only one. Listen carefully. I don't want to read it 9 times like I usually have to do for you. Now, you're listening to me.
Kiss me.
Kiss you. A question about Captain Hook.
The best dramatic effort now.
When he was only 8 years old, Captain Hook's mother said to little Captain Hook, "Don't you ever, ever, ever again let me catch you blanking in the closet." You know who Captain Hook
Yes,
was?
of course I know who
Right.
Captain Hook is.
When Captain
He was
Hook...
Tinkerbell's boyfriend.
Yeah, that's true. They ran away together. But before that, when he was 8 years old, his mother said to him, "Don't you ever, ever again let me catch you blanking in the closet."
Is there a good one for it?
There is a terrific one.
Jimmy doesn't write on this one, does he?
No.
Oh, good.
Just think of Captain Hook now.
Captain Hook.
Captain Hook. That's all I'm going to say.
I wish I were Dad.
No.
I second the motion.
You guys, come on now. All right.
Okay.
She's got one. She's beginning to write. She's halfway through it.
She's not very sure of what she's writing, though.
She's ready. Oh,
Does it have
boy.
anything to
Sean,
do with his...
you don't know what I have to put up with here. This is a hard job,
I know,
Sean.
I
And you've got
understand.
your rubber band, but what have I got? I've got Brett.
Would you like to borrow it?
Yes, let me borrow your rubber band. A question
dropped
about Captain Hook here. When he was only 8 years old, Captain Hook's mother said to little Captain Hook, "Don't you ever, ever again let me catch you blanking in the closet."
Hanging.
Hanging in the closet, yes. Well, that's the answer. She said a good answer. Does she match you?
Very good answer.
What have you got? Show it. Come on,
One of
let's
the
go.
most terrific answers in the whole world. But I said hiding.
Hiding.
I don't know why I said hiding. I couldn't think of it. Don't move me!
There's your lucky rubber band. It didn't work that time. While the audience is booing Brett, we are going to pass along this message. Join us next time when we will have these celebrated persons for your edification.
Robert Vaughn, Brett Summers, Gary Berghoff, Hattie Ducaston, Richard Dawson, and Missy McCall.
Gene Rayburn, Match Game 75. Join us next time. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.